I've heard a lot of strange comments lately about whether or not it's okay to reuse the same materials from semester to semester. Um, I absolutely don't think there's anything wrong with that. Um, so that's what this video is about. Whether you teach face to face or you teach online, um, the first time that you come up with those course materials, the first time you teach a class, um, I think all of us have the experience that we're learning as we're teaching. We're finding out what our students understand and what they don't. We're seeing overarching ideas. We're making connections ourselves. And then every time, I think, for me, that second semester teaching a class is just phenomenally better, excuse me, than the first semester teaching a class. Part of that is because of your experience with the students and their understanding of the material. But another part of that is the fact that you've already created all of the materials. I know content creation for me as a teacher takes an enormous amount of time and thought and creativity. I have to think, okay, how can I deliver this content to my students in a way that they can understand, that's accessible, that's at the appropriate level of rigor for my classes, and also think about what kinds of activities can I design so that they interact with this material and they are self-assessing. They're able to tell whether or not they get it before they have that first homework assignment, or maybe before they have that first test if the homework is your form of formative assessment. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time to do that well. But the beauty of reusing materials from semester to semester, whether you're teaching face-to-face or online, is that once those materials have been created, you do free up some time for yourself. I'll be honest, it's easier to teach a course the second time around because everything has already been created at least once. You're probably going to tweak it and you're going to make it better based on feedback from your students and based on your own experience with the material. But having that starting point, having something to tweak, makes your job a lot easier. And if some people say that it's not right that you should have an easier second semester than you had as a first semester, I would encourage you to think about the experience of the students. When the teacher doesn't have to worry about content creation and the teacher can focus on the students and their needs, gosh, that teacher has a lot more time for one-on-one consultations, reviewing the grades, sending reminders, developing relationships with the students, talking about the math, if you're a math professor or a math teacher like I am. So reusing some materials from semester to semester is a good thing. I don't see a problem with it at all. And I think the better we can create that first set of materials, the better off our students will be, because then we can give them more of our attention. And I find that that care and attention is what the students really need.